Hi, I just wanted to show you how to play with Geralt, or at least how I play him. He's a very strong hero. I think he's the strongest hero right now. He has pretty much all stats are very high, or the highest compared to other heroes. His health for a melee hero is average, and he has just a normal attack speed. But other than that, everything is pretty much high or highest. He has his first skill is the Way of the Sword, which he does a strike with his sword, but it does AoE damage in front of him and also behind him. I think it's more in front than behind, but it definitely also does damage behind him. And actually you can hit with this attack 3 times in quick successions. So while this first and second will do 162 damage, the last one will do even more than 200 damage. So it has some range, and another good thing is that when you reach level 4 on this skill, Geralt will use 2 swords instead of 1, not for this skill but just generally, and he will get in this configuration 30% more damage to his normal attack, which is really a lot. And this 30% actually doesn't it's counted after already all the calculations. So if you buy sword that gives you 75 more damage to normal attack, and those 30% will be counted from the damage of this, from the bonus of the sword and from your normal attack damage. So that gets very high. And his second skill is a Way of Sign. He will throw down a force field in a radius around him, and the biggest thing about this is that it will slow his enemies really hard, up to 80%. And normally it has a casting time of 1 second, but I think because of this, the skill is normally useless, because if you want to catch up somebody, catch up to some range hero, you're gonna die. The enemy hero is gonna run away before you can cast it. But when you can change the skill configuration and just put 2 points onto casting time, it will get the casting time down to 0, so it's an instant. And it also does some slight damage over time in this circle, in this force field, but basically the slow is the biggest thing. And his third skill is the Way of Alchemy, and it gives you a bonus to your normal attack. It also has bonuses to the first and second skill. For instance, if Geralt is under the influence of the Way of Alchemy, which as you can see, there is an uptime of 5 seconds. So when you use this skill, the effect will last for 5 seconds, and there is only a short cooldown of 7, so you can use it quite often. The Way of the Sword will also slow down the enemies that are being hit, and the Way of Signs will also do this damage to the enemy heroes per half second. But the best thing about this is actually that you can change the skill settings below, and you can either get Geralt hurt himself for 20% of his life, or heal himself for 20% life. And this is really strong, because basically every 7 seconds you can heal yourself for 20%. And healing yourself is very important in the game, because if you don't heal yourself, you don't have the possibility to heal yourself. You have to run to base. You have to run to the shops to get the potions. and that can possibly heal you. So it's a lot of running and not fighting, not capping points, and that is bad. His passive is Witcher reflexes. I think it's hard to tell because it doesn't really tell you exactly what it does, but I think it deflects deflects the normal attack damage, like 1 in 5 attacks, normal attacks are being deflected, so you're not getting the damage from those attacks. It doesn't deflect skill damage, so spells that are cast on you, but when you attacked with a normal attack by an enemy hero, I think 1 in 5 attacks will be deflected and you will not receive the damage from this attack. So let's play him. I normally run him with Geralt with a grape shot and with the green healing potion. The green healing potion gives 40% of your life back, and I think that gives a lot more survivability to Geralt. Well, that might be a mirror matchup. Let's hope yes. We don't have mirror matchups. Mirror matchups I think are kind of boring. Well, they're okay, but it's more interesting if you have mixed heroes. So basically, and I will try to get into a lot of fights and heal a lot, because I can heal faster than the enemy heroes can. So I'll try to engage more often and just make the enemy heroes run to their base for healing, and during that time cap points. Nilfgaard Arena is a smaller map, which is okay. Well, one of the things, Geralt has the highest movement speed of 3, and first I go with the Way of the Sword, because in the initial fight it will allow me to do a lot of damage. Now the fight for the middle point, and let's attack Operator. The heal. We basically gonna die, but yeah, that maybe wasn't the best thing to do, but it's okay. I'm going for the sword. I wanna get more damage, but right now I went for the heal, because now I can heal myself every 7 seconds for 20%. And that's just waiting for the grape shot. It's not needed. And again, see, I can heal myself up. And the Way of the Sword, a lot of damage. I have some problems slightly clicking on. Again, I'm healing myself with the Way of the Sword. I'm going up. Yes, did a lot of damage using the potion, and healing myself up with the Way of Alchemy again. Well, it's attacking me, but again I can heal myself up, take the damage, scared out Geralt, but I have some help from my teammates. And I just survived. really have a lot of time lately with clicking on the way of the sword. I just get the description of the skill, which really sucks. Let's try it. Yes. Well, I'm almost killed him. Heal up and attack for the finish. And now I put 4 points. Geralt gets dual sword, and see, it jumped from 115 to 149. That's the 30% bonus. And let's just use the way of the sword to kill Geralt. There's a fight going. I could cap it, but I will help out my teammate and make quick work of the enemy here. Operator, let's chase him. Use the grape shot to stun. And again, that's enough. I will go with the vein of sign. Now I can trap the enemy here. He cannot run away, or he's at least very slowed down a lot. And again, wrong. I can take a lot of damage. First I'm gonna heal up, then use my potion. Yes, that unfortunately I died there. I ran out of stamina. Stamina is basically just mana. I think there might be a small difference between mana, but because I have sometimes the feeling that it's not actually, I'm losing stamina without using any skills. Use the way at alchemy and the way of sign. Now he's trapped, and kill operator. Okay. Since we have 2 range heroes, again, the way of the sign, the way of the sword, and Geralt is there. Heal myself up. Well, that wasn't actually, I could have caught him easily. Now he cannot run away. Heal myself up again. Use the potion. Use grape shot. Heal myself up. And again, go for the potions. Here I can see. Oh, that was bad. Against 3. Actually, I should use the way of the sword, but I wanted to show the way of the signs, how you can trap them. And actually, I was alone left against enemy heroes. But look how much gold I have, and now I'll buy the middle sword, which gives me also a 50% vampirism, and I will go for the golden armor. It gives me a lot of life regen plus armor, so I even more tankier than I'm right now. Use the way of the sword to finish. Operator. Heal myself up, get some more damage, and now I'm doing 282 damage with my normal attack. Really a lot, really a lot. 247 normally with the way of alchemy. I'm doing how much? 282. Okay, let's kill the enemy Geralt. The great thing about the way of the sword is that it also thrusts you forward, so you can get much faster closer to your enemies. Okay. I think that game is done, but let's just get it over. And 28-3. Okay, I died a few times, I shouldn't, but just the most important thing I think is to use every 7 seconds, use alchemy to heal yourself up and get the extra damage, and also attack with the way of the sword, 3 quick attacks in a short duration of time. And Geralt is being fast forward. He does a lot of AoE damage and pushes forward his enemies, and it's really strong. Okay, thank you.